This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of my mini-series on Decay Lifeline. So, today, I want to address what happened in last episode, which was kind of a depressing thing in which I finally got my teeth knocked in from a very traumatic siege. So after that game, I tried playing on that profile again, but it got me thinking that I had like 3 guys left after that siege. It was very damaging to my population, to the point where I couldn't even give commands in the opt center because there's a certain number of people that have to be active and available for that to work. All the operations require 4 people at least. So I started a new profile, which you're going to see in the footage, and I worked all day to try and catch up on where I left off in State of Decay from the last episode. I wasn't too worried about that because I do have a very good cushion of time for these to be released on. So, thankfully, I have that. I have plenty of time to make sure all these videos are up. And I got to this point in the video where I caught up finally, and I'm starting to surpass, and I wanted to show you what happens when you start building the SATCOM, communications with High Road, I believe it's called. So, yeah, I finally do that. You have to search for a little piece to finish the SATCOM on the radio tower, and it's like the galvanizing meter thingy, whatever. You may see it spelled out or something. Something that's probably important to satellite communication. Anyways. So I finally got to that, and I was going to continue from where I left off, and then we get into what's going on in this video. So I'm gonna kind of spoil it for you guys. I'm gonna hope the video is interesting enough that you stay in, but if you leave, well, I've told you basically what's happening. You can also close your ears for this part, I suppose. What basically happens at the end of the video is what happens at the end of last video, well, to a degree, in a siege, because what happens is for some reason, I had a ton of zombies attacking my fort, like, before a siege even began. I think it was before it was even on threat level 2. And then when it came to the siege, like, I was literally drowned in zombies. So I lost a lot of people. There's no way I'm going to continue on this profile. I'm going to make a new one again, catch up with another day, and I'm going to try and keep the video up because it made me realize, this taught me two or three important things, really. One, I have to anticipate these situations so that I know when to start filming. Like, a problem I had was I got to thinking, I kind of realized that I was starting to spiral down towards this point, and I should have been recording more and getting some footage off that, but I was like, that'll be alright, and it wasn't. And another thing it taught me was that you have to put a lot of resources towards fending off those sieges, because they get really damaging to your property after a while. You have to make sure that your soldiers are in top condition, and you gotta make sure that none of them die. That's literally the most precious commodity, it seems, in Lifeline, because if you lose a ton of soldiers, especially for the sieges, you're really deep crap, because it really hurts you, and there's not a lot you can do with only like 4 guys against 100 zombies, especially if there's like 10 or 20 special zombies. Like 2 or 3 big guns got into my area, and they just tore things apart. Like, oh my god. So yeah, there you have it. If you were closing your ears, I suppose you're alright for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day, and再见.
That was an impressive stroke of good fortune. I've found what we needed.
Black Friday to Greyhound 1, we've just finished upgrading the radio post. When you're ready to contact High Road for
This is Greyhound 1, trying to reach High Road Actual.
Stand by, Greyhound 1.
This is High Road Actual. Greyhound 1, switch to encrypted channel 1-5 so we can speak freely. Greyhound 1, this is Brigadier General Henry Connors. I understand you've been busy extracting assets from Danforth.
Colonel Peel was providing intel for us, sir. We understand he's gone dark.
Affirmative. Doghouse is no longer active, but before we lost contact, he sent us a burst transmission with plenty of intel. He had one objective good to go and a whole stack of leads. Your orders are to stay on mission, assuming you still have the personnel.
Roger that, sir. Ready and willing. Be advised, we've set up an outpost at the LZ. The call sign is Black Friday. We're on the radio 24/7.
Black Friday. Acknowledged. We'll keep the birds in the air for you. And you keep your eyes open for military assets lost in the field. We'll use anything you can find. Now, about that target. Dr. Horn made several visits to a medical examiner named Timothy Hall just in the past week. If these visits had anything to do with the outbreak, that office may contain some of the earliest known samples of the disease. The ME's office is on lockdown, so there's a good chance of survivors. If Hall is alive, get him out of there. If he's dead, well, then just send us whatever you can find.
Wilco, sir. Black Friday out. I'm out of gas. request for assistance on a supply run. Transmitting coordinates now. Gotta catch my breath. Big one, incoming! Sensor flanking us! Down! Sensor inside! East gate is compromised!